What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rachel, and I'm back. I told y'all yesterday that I was going to be uploading 2 videos today. One is going to be on pain management, which is this one, and my other video I'm uploading later will be on me independently transferring into bed. So let's get started. So if you haven't watched my channel before, and you would probably not know that in 2007 I was in a bad accident, and I broke my neck and injured my spinal cord. It left me paralyzed from the chest down, including my hands and triceps. And for a long time, the small amount of medication I was on did great. Like, I was always in pain, but nothing I couldn't handle. But over the last 3 years, my pain has like gotten way out of control to the point where I was barely functioning. I was miserable because it hurt all the time. My hands, my feet, my neck, my right shoulder, and my lower back are just like, I'm in constant pain all the time from the moment I wake up until I go to bed. When I wake up, I usually wake up with a pain scale around a 3. But by the end of the day, I'm hitting like 5, 6. And on like really bad days, which is like once or twice a week, it can hit like an 8 to the point where I just want to go lay down and try to go to sleep, but it's hard to sleep through this type of pain. I'm sure the pain in my neck and in my shoulder is more of like, and in my back is probably more of like arthritis pain, because our shoulders were not meant to push or chair. That was meant for our hips to do, but since I don't use that, my shoulders have taken a beating. The pain that really bothers me from sun up to sundown is my nerve pain, and I have that in my hands and my feet, but it will travel up my feet and into my calves, sometimes into my thighs and hips. It's very common. Most people that I know have nerve pain, and I know a lot of people in wheelchairs. So I'm going to tell you guys what I've been using, what I just started using a couple months back that totally like helped so much and really took the edge off. So after my injury, they had to help manage my nerve pain. So what they put me on was Lyrica. This is specifically used for, like, I'm sure multiple things, but I use it for nerve pain. I'm on 225 milligrams every morning and every night, and I'm almost maxed out on my dosage. It's way too high. Every time I see a new doctor, they always comment like, why are you on such a high dose? I'm like, I have a spinal cord injury. Like, I don't know. I was just trying to be able to function throughout my day. So it's just funny that they were just like, you're almost maxed out on dosage. And I'm like, yeah. And I upped it 50 milligrams over the last 6 months with no noticeable difference. But they said that Lyrica will do that sometimes. It'll work for almost a decade and then just stop working altogether. And so I'm guessing that's just what happened. I actually have a pain management appointment on Monday that I'm going to, because I want to start weaning off my medications and try something different, so that way I'm not on such a high dose, because it's ridiculous. The other thing is I have to control my spasms, because like the way your body is made, like your brain sends the signal to your body to tell them what to do, and the higher up you're paralyzed, the more function you lose in your body, if that makes sense. Like, the lower your injury in your back, the lower, like, paraplegics are usually injured, lower down. But the higher you go, the more ability you lose. So that's why my triceps and hands, and nothing below right about here is where my sensation stops. Down does not work. But I do spasm because my brain still sends the signals, but because I'm injured so high up, the signals are interrupted. So that's why I spasm instead of having a normal fluid walking motion. My legs will just spasm. So to control that, I take baclofen, and I take 10 milligrams It's prescribed to take it up to 4 times a day, just in case if like my spasms are really bad during the day. But most of the time, they're really well managed with just taking it in the morning and at night. And I do like to spasm a little bit just to keep the muscles strong in my legs. I don't think it's a bad thing. When they're controlled, they're not as painful, but like when in the morning when I'm first getting up and going, if I don't take my medicine, the spasms are so painful, and like they make my blood pressure shoot so high so fast that like I've had to be I called an ambulance a couple times because I needed to be medicated so I didn't have a heart attack or a stroke or brain aneurysm because I have autonomic dysreflexia. That's like rare, they say, but it's most common in quads. But I know some bears that do have it, and unfortunately mine's extremely sensitive. I mean, just coming in from a cold building to the hot heat outside, my blood pressure will go up. You could see it, the splotchiness all over my neck and chest. And when it's really bad from head to toe, I'll be completely red. My body will be completely stuck in a constant spasm. And it's like really scary because your blood pressure will shoot high and it won't stop until you're able to stop the spasms, and you can only do that with medication. So for my lower back and my shoulder, I went to the doctor and I told him I didn't want to be on anything heavy, so 800 milligrams of ibuprofen I could take twice a day every 8 hours. I try so hard not to take it, I think it's your liver that ibuprofen's hard on. But for a while, man, I was taking it twice a day, and on bad days, which is most days for my lower back, I'm taking it constantly. So when I moved to Texas, everyone was telling me try CBD oil. So I tried from a smoke shop, I tried from a cannabis shop. It didn't work. And someone was telling me you need a high grade, well made CBD oil. And I was like, whatever, I'm not going to spend my money on it. I've tried it, it doesn't work. But when I moved to Texas, a bunch of my family was trying CBD oil in an ointment that they rub on their body. And they kept telling me, just try it. It works so well. So if you watch my videos, you'll see that my skincare I started using after I tried their pain management line, because it works so well. Because my meds help to a certain extent, but I'm still in a lot of pain most of the days. So a few times a day, I'll take a syringe full of this Palmetto Harmony. It's CBD oil and it's organically made, and it's made very well. It's USDA certified also. But it's just CBD oil, and what I do is take a full syringe and I drip it underneath my tongue, and I'll just hold it there for about a minute or so, and then I'll swallow the rest of it. And you can call the company, let them know what medications you're on and what is like a dosage that you should be on, but honestly, it can't hurt you, so I just use it as needed, which 2 to 3 times a day, one syringe full usually suffices. Like, takes away the bite, I can go on with my life. Like, I've noticed my moods improve, but that's probably because I'm not in so much pain all the time. So I use that specifically a lot for my nerve pain and for my spasms, for headaches. I'll try this before I try taking ibuprofen and everything, because I'm going to say like 90% of the time it takes it away or reduces the pain to where it's manageable, because we're human beings. We weren't meant to not be in absolute no pain, to be numb to our body. That's why I want to stay off narcotics for as long as I can, because I don't know how long everything will work as well as it's working right now, and I don't know how much pain I'm going to be 10 years from now when I'm 40. And so if that pain's really bad to the point where I need to be on heavy narcotics, I really want them to work, and I don't want my tolerance to be extremely high. So my right shoulder, if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see, which I'll link my Facebook and Instagram below. I'll give you what the address is or whatever, or my name, so that way you can look me up. But I had a horrible sore in my right shoulder that took 2 or 3 years to heal. the infection had gotten all the way down into the bone, and I had a bone infection for over a year and I didn't even know about it. But by the time that they had caught it, it was already too late, so I had to have both ribs, 2 ribs removed. But they also did a muscle flap, which they put a piece of muscle over the wound so that way it wouldn't reopen again. After this surgery, I never bounced back. My shoulder hurts all the time, 24/7, 365. And like right now, I'm at about a 5 or a 6. But once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna rub this on it. And again, this is this is Palmetto Harmony, and this is also their CBD oil. But this is their it's like a lotion almost. It's a topical cream, and I use this for like my shoulder. I'll rub it all in there. But like some of my family uses this because they have bad knees. Some of them have bad backs. You rub this into it. Wait for a few minutes for your body to completely absorb it, and it helps so much. I would not tell you guys that this worked if it didn't. If you look them up, they have like plenty of people talking about them. They have I can't remember who just did a study on them, but they're ranked one of the highest and best quality of CBD oil that you can get out there right now. They're all over the country, and they're even in other countries. They're that good, and the story is amazing. I love their story, how their company came about, what they went through to get there. I mean, it's pretty amazing, and this product works so well. They have a skincare line. They also have stuff for your animals. So like if you have animals with bad joint pain or who are later in their years, you know, they're older, elderly, and you just want to make sure they're not in as much pain, definitely try their products. Any new products that they come out with, I'm going to be trying because their skincare line is amazing. Like, my skin has never looked so well, and I haven't even been using it for a month, but I use their day cream, their night cream, and their wrinkle cream. It is amazing. Check it out. I love this company. Remember to subscribe, like this video if you like my content, comment below if you want to see other stuff. I'll be uploading this in just a few minutes. So thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you later.